Welcome to another Slayer loot video featuring Skeletal Wyverns. I'll be killing 1,000 of these and discussing some info about the monster, my strategies and how much money you can make from them. Skeletal Wyverns were added into the game originally back in 2005 and they can be found in the Asgardian Ice Dungeon. There are two areas in the dungeon to kill them, the Slayer area on the upper floor and then the regular area on the ground for level 140 and attack with melee, ranged and Dragonfire or Ice Dragonfire. They require level 72 Slayer to kill and are assigned as Skeletal Wyverns. There are also Fossil Island Wyverns, but they're not the same and you need a separate task to do those. Wyverns can be extended to be longer than the usual 10 to 20 that are assigned, or even less than 10 if you get them assigned from Slayer monsters such as Konar. In terms of their drops, Wyverns have some unique drops such as the Dragon Plate Legs, Dragon Plate Skirt and Granite Legs. They also drop the iconic Draconic Visage at a rate of 1 in 10,000. You can also get elite clues from them, otherwise they're excellent for their consistent alchable and supply drops such as rune items, runes, gems, addy bars and Raynar seeds. They were actually buffed in 2014 to include some of these drops, and they used to be one of the best money makers in the game, and even now are still a popular monster that people use alt accounts to farm. Wyverns can be killed with ranged or melee, though I used melee for the majority of my 1,000 kills. All of my kills were done on task, so I did use the Slayer Helm and a more or less max melee setup with the Dragonfire Shield and Dragon Hunter Lance on Crush, since Wyverns are weak to that. You can't use a Defender unfortunately, as you do need some protection from the Dragonfire, the Icy Breath, otherwise it will hit 50s on you. My inventory would consist of my special attack weapon, either a Dragon Dagger or Dragon Warhammer, a rune pouch with some alchemy runes or Explorer's Rune 4, a herb sack, and then a super combat potion and 10 to 15 pieces of decent food like manta rays or sharks. Wyverns do drop prayer potions and food anyway, so sometimes you won't need that many. I didn't use protection prayers most of the time when mealing, so the food is necessary as you do take quite a lot of damage here with Bandos on. It is nice to alch drops to save inventory space at times if you're bombarded with food drops. Yes, same with bringing the herb sack. This would usually be enough for 15 to 20 kills per trip depending on supply drops or how long the task was. Getting to the dungeon is very simple, a fairy ring to Asgardian and then run up to the entrance, which everyone of course knows from doing the Night Sword quest all those years ago or even recently. There is now a shortcut to the Wyvern lair that you can use with 72 agility, and that does cut the journey down a little, but it doesn't really help you if you are doing a Slayer task and want to use that area. Once you reach the lair, you can go upstairs for the Slayer task only area where it's always easy to find a spot, or stay downstairs in the slightly more crowded ground floor where you tend to see lots of alt accounts. From there I drink a super combat potion dose, and then they're normally quite AFKable for a while since they are naturally aggressive, but do deal lots of damage if you don't use protection prayers, or even if you do sometimes, as the Icy Breath is actually typeless and can't be fully protected against. Wyverns also have an annoying mechanic where they will freeze you for a few seconds with their Icy Breath and you're unable to attack them, though if you do have the Ancient Wyvern Shield then this will not happen. The Dragon Warhammer is nice for speeding up some of the kills, but misses half the time anyway, and the DDS works well as Wyverns are weak to slash as well as crush, and so that can be used too. I like flicking party 2 while here as it does help to speed up some kills. My 1,000 kills included most of the standard loot plus a couple of the rarer drops, those being the 2 pairs of Granite Legs and 4 lots of Dragon Plate Legs. No Draconic Visage unfortunately, and my hunt for that from any form of dragon continues. 3 elite clue scrolls in here too, which was nice for my master clue adventures. Battle Staves made up the most profitable part of the loot, and it all came just over 15 mil overall from 1,000 Skeletal Wyverns. Plenty of nice supplies in there too for Iron Men, so definitely a reason to kill these regardless of what game mode you play. I might do a loot from 1,000 Fossil Island Wyverns in the future and compare those to these ones, so look out for that video. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching and I will see you soon.